I recently made a mango lime sorbet with just mango and a few simple ingredients, and it was surprisingly delicious. So today I'm turning that same bright tropical flavor into a creamy homemade ice cream. The challenge is adding the right amount of dairy to make it luxurious without burying the mango flavor. Hi, I'm Maria, and I make homemade ice cream with better ingredients. This recipe started with a few perfectly ripe mangoes that I got at Costco, and they got way too ripe, so I froze them before they could go bad. And because mangoes already have so much natural sweetness and body, I knew that I didn't want to overwhelm it with my usual rich ice cream base. If you've ever had a ripe mango, you know it's naturally sweet and surprisingly creamy on its own. And I'm excited to see how this one will turn out. So instead of using 2 cups of heavy cream, I'm going to lighten the dairy and letting the fruit do a lot more of the work. We'll also add some fresh lime juice and plenty of zest to balance the sweetness and keep that bright tropical flavor front and center. We're starting with ripe mango. Mine was frozen, but fresh mango will work beautifully too. All right, let's assemble the base. Whenever working with frozen fruit, I really like using the Ninja blender. Then this is so that everything incorporates really well into the base. We'll start with 2 cups of the frozen mango. Because we are going to try to make this a little bit lighter, we're going to be using 1.5 cups of half and half. 3/4 cup of heavy cream. We're going to go a little bit lighter on the sweetener. This is 1/3 of an allulose blend. We're going to add a little bit of extra milk solids here with the non-fat milk powder. Because we're working with fruit, we're going to do just 1/8 teaspoon of xanthan gum, the zest of 1 lemon, 2 tablespoons vodka, and we're going to start with 2 tablespoons of lime juice. If it needs a little extra, we'll add another little bit after we taste it. Let's not forget a pinch of salt. Smells so good. I think the balance is actually perfect, so I don't think I'm going to add the extra lime juice here. Now we're going to put this in the fridge for a little bit to stay cold, and then we'll come back and churn. I grew up eating mangoes in Costa Rica where you can practically pull over on the side of the road and grab one, and they're also huge. All right, we're almost ready to churn. We use the KitchenAid stand mixer and the attachment. This bowl is extremely convenient. You just pop it in the freezer or keep it in the freezer for 24 hours prior to churning. The great thing about this particular bowl is that it is a relatively inexpensive attachment if you already have the stand mixer. If you're interested in this one that we're using, I will leave a link to it in the description below. Let's get to churning. I use allulose as my sweetener, but you can use any sweetener you want, including cane sugar. If you're interested in learning more about how different sweeteners affect ice cream texture, download my free guide using the QR code on the screen. I think we are done. One of the things I love about this ice cream maker is that it churns ice cream usually in about 20 minutes, which is fantastic for soft serve ice cream ready to eat. Let's see how this turned out. Look at that beautiful texture. Look at that. All right, let's give this a taste. Wow, that is so good. It's creamy, mango, lime. Exactly what I set out to do. He's already tasted it, but he wants to double verify.
I've been asking for this for a long time.
Yes, he has.
And she finally made it, and it's better than I imagined. So, thank you, honey.
You're welcome. All right. Well, I think that's a wrap. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.